The T20 is an American Tier 7 tech tree medium tank. It's a vehicle I have never once made a video on this channel until today. Now the T20 I don't think is one of the most appealing looking vehicles, nor is it one of the best Tier 7s in the game. But statistically it does have some really good things going for it, like alpha damage sitting at 225. It also has some incredible penetration on the premium at 243 millimeters. It's got pretty good aiming time at 3.4 seconds and not too bad dispersion at 0.344. Even the DPM is okay at 2100. The T20's gun is actually pretty solid for the tier that it's sitting at. The vehicle carries 10 degrees of gun depression and a very solid top speed of 56 kilometers per hour. This vehicle also boasts truly insane view range at 302 meters. Just to put in your mind how good that view range is, the T100 LT up at tier 10 with view range on has the exact same spotting. That is insane. This is a tier 7 medium. And let's say we pull out another tier 7 American medium like, I don't know, the T23E3. This vehicle has 290 millimeters of view range. Pull out the T26 Eagle 7. This vehicle has 290 meters of view range. So yeah, the T20's view range is quite impressive. It's 30 feet more than any other tier 7 medium tank. So let's see what this vehicle can do. Now I will say there are a lot of downsides for it. While it may look very nice on paper, the biggest downside for the T20 is the armor. We already know about the T21, a tier 6 American light tank, which a lot of you probably got for free not too long ago. This tank is basically the same on its armor. Like, it's a little bit more. The front won't be HE'd as easily, but if you're aiming 152mm high explosive shells at the front of the T20, you will most likely penetrate it. So you have to be extremely careful when exposing the turret or the hull or really any part of this tank to enemies, because most likely you're going to be penetrated no matter what you expose. But let's see just what it can do, getting up to that 56 kilometers per hour. That is great. I do like having a very nice top speed. Any mobility is fantastic. You can see it feels just as fast as the light tank, honestly. If you showed me a clip right here, I probably think you're driving the tier 6 version of this vehicle. So what does the enemy team have? They got a T43, they got a Nazorn pushing over there, and as well a Type 62 Dragon. Alright, well, I don't know where the Dragon is right now, but I'm going to be a little careful. While we do have ridiculous view range, I don't have ridiculous camo, which means that other vehicles that do have good camo will still have the opportunity to get some pretty good spotting distance on me. But there you go. Sorry about my voice kind of cutting out there. But nice shot onto the enemy eraser, and he missed me, which is very good news. I'm actually, I'm thinking about just pushing up here, because right now we don't see anybody over here. Looks like the 43 and Panzer Schmaltrum are off to the other side of the map, which means that, yeah, this eraser might be some free damage. So I'm just going to push off to his side. We're going to get one nice tap into his tank, and hopefully we can get one more out. There you go. Another nice tap. Now I probably will be penetrated. Ooh, wow. We got pretty lucky that this guy was not the most of build, but I'll take it. That's free damage, and we didn't even get penetrated. All right, get a nice shot into the Jackson. Back in the cover. A couple more seconds. We'll have another shell ready. You can see the gun on this tank is pretty solid, especially that shot. Oh my. I will say 0.344 dispersion is not that good, so don't expect shells like that to be coming out of your T20. That was more of a realistic shot there that bounced off the frontal plate of the Jackson. All right, well, let's push in. Ooh, what do we have over here? We got a Lancelot. All right, aiming it on the lower plate. Nice tap, thank you. And we can just reload again, get another shell into the Lancelot's lower plate because we just watched him fire. So there you go. We do have pretty good DPM on this tank, as we did go over. So while this Lancelot may have pretty good DPM himself, we can just easily cut through his armor and take out his vehicle. The Nazorn is a one-shot, and the Jackson is quite low as well. In fact, the Jackson's dead. So all that's left is the T62 over here, and that's it. Wow, what a pretty easy battle for the T20. Now, this was only up against tier 7s, but honestly, even up against tier 8s, this tank is not bad, because the premium pen, as we went over, is upwards of 240 millimeters, which means you can easily butter through really any tier 8 medium and even most tier 8 heavies. If you really wanted to, you can run calibrated shells on this vehicle. You're sitting upwards of, what, 256 millimeters of premium pen? Yeah, 255, which is enough to even butter through almost all of tier 8 heavies. Even a vehicle like the Tiger 2, you'll quite easily cut through with the T20. T20. So that's a really nice thing about this tank, is that the penetration is never going to be an issue with this vehicle. The gun depression sitting at 10 degrees is never going to be an issue, and even the alpha at 225 is quite beefy for a tier 7 medium, meaning that it won't really be the biggest of issues even if you are bottom tiered. But let's see what we can do here. We are another tier 7 battle. That's probably because I've never really played any battles in this vehicle, so what you're seeing here is basically my first 2 battles I've ever played in this tank. What does the enemy team have? They got an LTTB, a Panther, AC4 Sentinel, they got a ARL-44, Dreadnought Lancelot again, a Hellcat, and a KV-1S. Alright, well, let's see how this works out for us. You can see again that power to weight is pretty solid on this vehicle, keeping up even with the Type 62 Dragon that is using speed boost at the beginning. Not a slow tank, it really is not very slow, but that's because, as we went over, it has almost no armor, so you gotta be careful on that. Either way, I'm gonna push up, I'm gonna sit right here. This is one of my favorite spots to go, just because if the enemy decides to get very aggressive, let's say the Panther or LTTB do, you have a little bit of safety. And there you go, there's the LTTB. So now I know where the enemy team's pushing. Nice shot actually into the LTTB as well, but we got tapped back right in the side. I kind of expect any shell that is fired at this vehicle to penetrate, so that was pretty expected. But over here we got the Panther. Let's aim it on his lower plate. Boop, thank you. Nice tap there for 215. A fun fact about the Panther is that it has very, very poor gun depression, but still has enough penetration to go right through my turret. So gun depression doesn't really matter too much in that situation, does it now? Yeah, that Panther's just going to sit there. We also got like the Sentinel off to the side. Well, bad news is that the entirety of the enemy team's over here, and there's really not much I can do about that right now, so I'm going to back up safely. We do got that Sentinel off to the side. Nice tap into that vehicle. Very, very nice tap as well. Again, that Alpha just coming right into play. We got the ARL over here, who, was it the Panther? I think the Panther actually shot me, because the ARL was not looking at me, but yeah, this is not great. My Type 62 is already dead. My VK-30 is bleeding like crazy, and oh boy, the rest of my team decided that they were going to go capture bases. This is not good. This is not good at all. All right, well, let's fire a premium shell at the Lancelot. That way we know it penetrates. Let's put on our adrenaline. That way we can continue to butter through this Lancelot. So there you go. Another nice tap for 183. But yeah, this is not looking good. I'm going to have to get past this guy. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go, 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 go. We got the Chaffee left. That's like our last line of defense. Let's see if we can get one shell into the Lancelot. We did. But we also got hit by, yeah, this is not going well. Let's just drive away. Let's just drive away. At least we finished off the Lancelot. Speed is key, speed is key, speed is key, run away. Now, because this tank is a very good top speed, we might have the opportunity to actually get out of here alive. But we only have 200 hit points, and my heavies are still doing nothing. So, yeah, I mean, it's a tier 6 battle, so I didn't expect much anyway. This is kind of what you expect. I mean, now my heavies, oh wait, no, it's not my heavies, it's my Hellcat capturing the base. Oh my, this is so sad. All right, well, I'm going to push over here. We'll see if I can maybe help out my heavies from the back, but honestly, these guys don't even deserve help if I'm going to be completely real with you. Let's push all the way into the back corner, and let's see. There's the KV-1S, so maybe we can get a nice shell into his vehicle. Boom, nice shot across the map. All right, let's put on my adrenaline. Maybe I can get another shell into that KV. Boop, there you go. Another nice shot across the map into that KV. Let's go for another tap. Doesn't hurt, right? Ooh, well, that one didn't hurt anybody but me, I guess, right? We got the ARL over here. Let's fire a shell. Oh, that shell did not want to go anywhere where I wanted it to. We also got spotted by that LTTB, which is not exactly what I wanted to have happen. My teammates are bleeding a lot, which is not good. All right, let's see. We got the LTTB off to the side. Come on, LTTB. You know you want to poke it. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Nice shot finishing off the enemy LTTB. And we got the Panther left over here. The issue is the Panther's at 800 hit points. I am not. Come on, Panther. Push out. Yes, there you go. There's one nice tap into the Panther. All right, I'll take it. That means if we can get another shell out into the Panther here, like so, there you go. Another nice penetration onto that opponent, and let's go again. Come on, 3, 2, 1, and fire. Oh, I can't get that out. That sucks. All right, well, it's just the Panther left, and really, apart from that, we actually have a pretty close hit point pool here. Alright, well, I have enough health to receive a shell from the Sentinel, so what that means is I can hit the guy, and because he actually bounced me, that's really, really good news, because we are going to finish off the Sent. There you go, and the Panther is all the way off to the other side of the map. Alright, well, the real question now is, can we finish off the enemy Panther? Alright, Well, it's gonna be quite tricky, but here we go. Let's aim it on that Panther. Let's just load it. Oh, I don't have any premium. All right, well, let's go for the turret. There you go. We did get a nice penetration onto the Panther's turret, and look at that! My ARL came out with a kill. That was really surprising. I did not expect to win this. I mean, probably all of you expected that to be a loss as well from the beginning of this battle, but hey, we were able to deal 3,486 damage and come out with a victory on what surely seemed like one destined defeat. So there's the T20. It's got a really solid gun. It's just a nice vehicle all around. It really is a nice tank. I've never made a video on it because I really never thought I needed to, but I regret not making a video on this tank. It was pretty fun to play it. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.